TV begins now.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in for the wildest thrill ride of your life. So grab a snack and sit back because we're about to throw it down.
We've got the best three-wide action door-to-door racing out of turn number 4 you'll find on iRacing, right here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
We are about to crown tonight's champion, and it's time to let her dig.
We're restacked and repacked up a turn number 4. Who's it gonna be?
And good evening, race fans. Welcome in live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. We're live tonight at the Irwindale Speedway, West Coasting out here in California. The MD Designs 305 Sprint Car Series comes to you live via Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch TV. What's up, everybody? Phil Lacassis here. Jack chewing on the controls, as always, to Phil and Jack Attack on a Monday night. A 75-lap main event. Good car count in the house. Got to thank the gang over here at MD Designs and Massive Mafia Motorsports. Before we get to tonight's heat racing action, it is time to go trackside for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free in the home of the brave?
All right, the national anthem getting us started here tonight live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Thank you to our buddy Charlie Milder Media and Design, putting that one together for us. Thank you to Dirty Grass Soul for playing as they do every night. Great rendition there. Thank those guys a lot. Thank you all for tuning in this evening on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Michael Hamilton's out there saying, let's go dirt car racing, boys. Let's go get some. Well, we are the 305 sprint cars, but we are on the asphalt. The Irwindale Speedway is a series, is an asphalt series, and the 305 dirt sprint cars makes for a whole different wrinkle. And we are through with practice. It is time for our first of two heat races this evening. Heats are going to go 8 laps around the top 3, guaranteed on into the main event. Let's take a look at our 3D Racing starting lineup for heat race number 1 on the pole. A great draw tonight for the points leader with car number 95. That'll be Neil Allison. Alongside the number 45 is Justin Kawahata. In row number 2, car number 14, we find Connor Gross with the number 00 of Alex Schlats to his outside. In row number 3 with the number 3 car, that'll be Austin Carter and Corey Cleary alongside in car number 64. We got John Bragman starting 7th. He is in the number 17 with Chris Myers in the number 18 to the outside of row number 4. Wally Beatty will start 9th in the 75, and Michael Litchfield will go shotgun on a 10-car field. Michael in car number 19. 10 cars a call, I believe. What do we got out there? I think we count all 10? 9. Yeah, okay, yeah, there's 9. There's one missing the 17. John Bragman, he was in. It looks like he left, and I'm not sure he's going to come back. So we'll get 9 out of a 10. We'll go 8 laps around, as we said. Number 3 of Austin Carter is number 2. I'm going to probably take a guess that the 45 on the outside of the front row is a 45. All right, Kawahata usually in a 10 car, but a little different here this week again, so we'll keep an eye on that, try to match the right numbers while we're going to see them on their screen. They're going to be a little bit wrong on the ticker, kind of a normal thing for iRacing circles, if you will. Sometimes what you see and what you get on the racetrack are two completely different things. So we'll call them as we see them out there on the track, and hopefully you all will follow along, have a good time. Wherever you're watching from, be sure you check in. I'm monitoring the Facebook Live chat. I'm down a monitor today, so I'm only through 2, so I can only get to 1 chat at a time. So if you guys want to check in, I'm monitoring over on Facebook Live. Say hello, say where you're watching from, and who you rooting for tonight. We're rooting for a good race. It's pretty cool to come out here to Irwindale. Don't get out to this place much at all. Half mile out here in California as we get under the iRacingIFlag.com green flag. Let's put it up in the air and let's go dance around for 8 laps. Neil Allison's number 95 car going to lead the way out of number 2, 45 of Kawahata. Well, he was going to have a little battle there between him and Connor Gross, but Connor with the 14, he'll slip into 3rd spot. You look back behind him, I believe that's the Deuce. So Austin Carter now. Austin to the 4th spot. We're taking the top 3 into the main. But I'm going to go on a limb and say they're all going to race in the main event. It may see the track run in a little more through an LCQ. Maybe, maybe not. I guess we'll see where iRacing will take us to. But we have 2 heat races to get through. We exit to number 4. Let's put 2 laps complete. Neil Allison, the series points leader, 231 points he has scored this season. Leads by 10 over Brandon Igo, 19 points back to Anthony Marvuglio, who enters tonight 3rd of the standings, as we have a change for 2nd as Connor Gross gets under Justin Kawahata as Justin gets crossed up. Wally Beatty going to try to pounce on him, and also right behind him, the Deuce of Austin Carter. Good 3-wide battle there for 3rd. Turn number 2 is a 45. We'll jump up ahead. Wally Beatty will split the difference there. Who'll try the middle? He'll go to the low side. Let's race it up for 3rd on a turn number 4. Wally Beatty, a guy who was on the podium last week. The 75 car now up to the 3rd spot as we are halfway home in this one. 4 laps in, 4 laps remain. Good race down the back chute. Kawahata, Corey Cleary, the 64 car to the outside of Austin Carter in the Deuce as we race down to 3 and 4. We'll exit the corner. Neil Allison continuing to lead, but good racing going on back here for positions 4 on back with Austin Carter in the Deuce. Kawahata's number 45, Corey Cleary, 64, slides around the 2 cars. He got loose, and now Corey to the low side of Justin in turn number 3 and 4. This could be a position change for that 4th spot as we are chasing Neil Allison, Connor Gross, and Wally Beatty. That's our top 3. The racing is right here for 4th. That's what will keep the eyes glued for now, and good one going on between the 45, the 64, the Deuce in there as well as I thought I saw Corey Cleary flash on by. Where did Corey's car go? Looks like he may have fallen back in position, thought he got the spot, and now he loses that 5 spot to Austin Carter as we start to run down on laps. White flag is already in the air. Some good racing in heat race number 1. The checkered flag falls on the number 95 of Neil Allison. He will take down the win. Connor Gross for 2. Wally Beatty will finish up 3rd. 4th for Austin Carter, Justin Kawahata, Corey Cleary, Michael Litchfield, Alex Schlats, Chris Myers running out our 9 cars there that gridded for heat race number 1. Well, that was good. I think that's going to set the stage for a pretty good race here tonight. Extra distance in the feature, 75 laps going to be the main event this week. Let's take a look at the 3D Racing starting lineup for heat race number 2 is Rick Cleary's in the house. Here we go. Rick, good to see you out there, bud. Been checking in every Monday night. Hope we have a good one here, and we'll see what heat race number 2. It's got a lot to live up to, as heat race 1 was spectacular. On the pole, the MD Designs, number 107 of Matt Dale on the pole, and on the outside, Andrew Slatz with car number 22. In the second row, we find Hunter Coombs with car number 4, the number 16 of Ryan Battle to his outside. Number 2 points man starts 5th. That is the number 15 tonight for Brandon Igo, with the number 40 of Rob Higgins to his outside. Starting 7th, number 3 in the points tonight. The number 238, Anthony Marvuglio, will start 7th with the last week's winner, car number 52, Colin Penn, to his outside. Our 5th and final row, we'll find Levi Riffle with car number 20, and Willie Whitaker and the number 81 going on the outside of run number 5. We're going to call for 10, and we have all 10. Like it. So if we hold strong and true, we may get a 19-car main event tonight. That's cool to do at the Irwindale Speedway. I'm going to make the guess that, we're going to race all 19 cars in. LCQ will put a question mark on. You never know what iRace is going to do. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Or call him as we see him here. I'm glad you have all tuned in tonight. Good to see Mr. Cleary out there watching. Mike's out there watching. A little small crew for a Monday night. Small little series. We have a good time with it. Hope you guys and gals do as well. Wherever you're watching from is glad you're tuning in here with me and Jack as we cover here every Monday night. Getting to the thralls now, as the summer months are kind of here, and real racing beginning to take its shape and form up here. Well, my part of the country, the Northeast, also the Midwest, where a lot of these drivers race too. Things starting to come back open. The South, things are going on good. Racing going on all over the place. So really good to have. But if you like what we do, want to be a supporter of what we do here at Full Velocity, we have a button down there to become a supporter. Some exclusive content we're going to offer for our supporters. I believe it's $4.99 a month. You want to subscribe to Full Velocity, we'd appreciate that, because every little bit you guys do for us goes a long, long way to keep us busy as we do all the time. So we appreciate that. As we take a look with the green flag up in the air, we go racing down to turn number 1 and 2, and a good start there right away from the outside for Andrew Slatz, number 22. He had a run on the 107. Matt Dale going to grab the lead. Let's go almost 3 wide through 3 and 4 as they did. Somebody a wicked bad loose to the middle there. I believe that may have been the Hunter Coombs, number 4. That was wickedly sideways through the middle there as he somehow held on to the race car. We'll stay straight. We'll keep digging over in turn number 3 and 4 as we are chasing the 107 of Matt Dale. We are going to race for 2 between Ryan Battles, number 16, Andrew Slatz, number 22, and now you put the 15 car, Brandon Igo, number 2 points man, who has been solid, finished 3rd last week, and that 45 car on the screen. Didn't say 15 on the race server, looks like a 45 on the wing. Brandon in his normal car, so that's good to see. We'll get that right as he runs in position 2 now, chasing the MD Designs 107. Matt Dale off of turn number 2. The bug, Anthony Marvuglio, that is running in 3rd. That's the 2 and 3 guys of the points right there, with Marvuglio and Brandon Igo up ahead of him as they race for spot number 2. Is now we put halfway home in this one. 4 laps complete and 4 laps remaining. Qualifications here tonight, and Matt Dale, a guy who lost it last week, was in an LCQ, was in the D main last week, and did not make the show. He was right in the throes of the point standings. Did not race the A feature. Got spun out of the lead with a lap to go, coming to the checkered flag in the D. It was tough to believe, but Matt Dale looking to rebound strong here this evening. He's doing all the right things early on as we exit turns number 3 and 4. The 2 sticks will go down. 2 more trips around for the MD Designs 107 as he's in turn number 1 and 2 and leads by a pretty good clip. Call that 1.063 seconds back to Brandon Igo. Anthony Marvuglio, Colin Penn has broke his way into the 4th spot around Hunter Coombs. So the 52, last week's winner, looking to do some things here tonight in Irwindale as we now have 1 lap remaining in this one. The white flag has fallen to the air. Now let's find the race leader, Matt Dale. We'll see us down the backstretch into turn number 3 and 4, and he has lost a little bit. It's down to 8/10, but it's not going to be enough time for Brandon Igo as Matt Dale will win heat race number 2. Give Brandon Igo 2nd spot. Anthony Marvuglio for 3. Colin Penn, Hunter Coombs. They get a top 5. Levi Rifle, Ryan Battle, Rob Higgins, Willie Whitaker, and Andrew Slatz, who was on the outside of the front row. That ends up our 10 cars there. Andrew pulled in really early with 6 laps down. So there you have it. For our 2 heat races in the books, we're going to skip right through the LCQs. It is feature event time. 75 laps around, so let's take a breath Let's take a drink. Let's do 75 laps here at Irwindale. Sorry, I completely dropped my drink. I was going to take a quick swig and dropped on the floor. Never a good thing right there. We get that all figured out. Only Powerade, so no explosions, which is good. So hopefully no explosions here. Maybe some explosive good racing. We've seen it here so far. Let's take a look at our 3D Racing starting lineup. A 75-lap main event for the MD Design Sprint Car Series, presented by Mass Mafia Motorsports on the pole. Our points leader with the number 95, that'll be Neil Allison. Matt Dale alongside the number 107. He will start in position number 2. Row number 2, the number 14 is Connor Gross. The number 45 of Brandon Igo to the outside of row number 2. In the third row, the 75 of Wally Beatty with the 238 of Anthony Marvuglio, making up our very solid row number 3. Austin Carter in car number 2 will start to the inside of Colin Penn's number 52. To complete row number 4, row 5, Justin Kawahata is number 45, and Hunter Combs, the number 4 car, will start in position number 10. Row 6, 11th starter, car number 64, Peabody, Massachusetts, for Corey Cleary. Levi Rifle will start next to him alongside with car number 20. Michael Litchfield will start 13th in car number 19. The 16 of Ryan Battle will be to his outside, starting in position number 15. Tonight will be the number 00. That'll be Alex Schlax with Rob Higgins, number 40, to the outside of row number 8. In row 9, you got Chris Myers in the 18. Willie Whitaker scheduled with car number 81. John Bragman's number 17, and Andrew Slatz in car number 22. We got 20 cars on the docket. I'm going to guess we got 18. I believe Bragman and I think Willie Whitaker exited as well. So 2 drivers missing. We're going to have 18. We're going to go 75 green flag laps. We will see pit strategy come to work, as we always do on a Monday night. So happy you have tuned in. Saddle it on in. We're going to have a good time as we race here tonight live at the Irwindale Speedway. Cool racetrack out here in California. Is off turn number 4. A pace car is in. Our iRacingIFlag.com green flag of the air as we begin our main event. And a very stacked first 4 rows, if I gotta say, as we are 3 wide for the lead out of 2 for the race lead. Matt Dale stuck in the middle. Brandon Igo taking a trip up high. Neil Allison down low as things are really settle out there. Neil will lead lap number 1, but it is a straight scramble for who is going to break out of that one. As you got Connor Gross to 14 in the mix. You got Anthony Marvuglio's 238, not too far behind. Colin Penn's 52 sails it off into 3 and 4. Looks like a high-speed chest smash, high-speed pace lap on a 2. Neil Allison will lead lap number 2, but this is some great racing early on. I think this is going to set the stage for what is going to be a wild, wild night here at Irwindale. A couple of cars shy here tonight, short field. Not a free racetrack in iRacing. I think that's going to bring some of the very best out. We talked last week to Con and the gang, and we thought the best racing we have seen all season long is yet to come. And this one could be shaping up to be that one here tonight. Irwindale is Neil Allison, our points leader. How to protect the points lead? Well, you go out there and lead some laps and attempt to win. And he leads Matt Dale this time out of turn number 4. Matt now up to second. Brandon Igo has taken claim of position number 3. Connor Gross, Anthony Marvuglio. Bug of the 238 running back there in the 5th spot. The Mass Mafia Motorsports car, him and now Connor Gross having a race in a turn number 3 and 4. I believe Colin Penn may have slipped around the 2 of them. In the number 50, no, he didn't. He's behind him now. He lost his spot to Connor. Well, Colin had a run. It's the Bug. Yep, Marvuglio running in the 4th spot now as he is around Connor Gross. See if he can't run down Brandon Igo. As all cars, the top 10 are all within a second and a half. That is awesome. The first few laps of a race here at Irwindale is going to be a lot of fun. I got a feeling to cover, and we'll see who the covers and govers are going to be, who's going to have the best car. So far, so good. They are really even. Neil Allison, that great draw in his heat, won that one going away. Our 2 heat race winners, run 1 and 2 is Matt Dale, runs in second. But our first Team Hard Motorsports yellow flag of the evening, yellow will find us on lap number 8 of 75. So we will slow it on down for the first time. Allow Jack to queue up a Full Velocity Racing Network instant replay brought to you by our friends at jmaxstrong.com. The 16 of Ryan Battle into the side of Justin Kawahata. The 2 cars come together. The story for our first yellow flag of the night. Kawahata gets spun around. The yellow is in the air for the first time. 8 laps into 75 here on the Full Velocity Racing Network, your source for esports racing. Stop, go. That's a good director right there. I don't know what we're coming or going, but either way, it looks like we're going to go green. Next time around, new race leader. The only guy, I believe, who did not come to pit road under the yellow flag will be the number 14 of Connor Gross. And to his surprise, and I hear the race chatter going on, he's asking, hey, I've never led one of these things before. How do I restart? Do I restart on green or restart myself? And it's always good to know when you're out there leading a race. To the 14 of Connor Gross will lead us back to the iRacingIFlag.com green flag. He'll lead Matt Dale, Anthony Marvuglio, Brandon Igo's number 45 car runs in fourth. Look behind them. You find the 16 of Ryan Battle, the 2 of Austin Carter there as they exit to number 4. And what did happen? And Neil Allison, he must have come in and had a really slow stop as our early leader, pole sitter, points leader. Back all the way in 14th with car number 95. We'll have to monitor his progress as he's got definitely a fast piece, but now traffic to come through. And if this thing is to stay green, we have to do a lot of work because there's some good cars up there in the top 5 that he will have to chase to minimize a points hit right as of this moment. We're all chasing down the 14 of Connor Gross, who got really squarely out of 4 with the race lead as he completes lap number 11 of 75 as we are off the exit of number 2. Matt Dale beginning to track him down out front. The MD Designs 107. I'll tell you what, you'd feel good for a guy like Matt after the heartbreak he experienced last week by being taken out of a qualifying race to even race his way to the A main. Didn't race the feature last week, and I'm going to feel good if he wins this one here tonight for Matt Dale. But Brandon Igo trying to spoil that party as a 45 goes to the low side. He will take over position number 2. So Igo now around Matt Dale, number 107. Marvuglio running in the 4th spot. But we have a yellow on the speedway again for the second time. T-Mobile Motorsports yellow number 2 will find us on lap number 14. So we will slow it on down. We will take a trip around the place. We will find who is at fault for this caution flag and show you our Full Velocity Racing Network replay presented by jmaxstrong.com. I'm gonna take a guess it was a 20 car of Levi Rifle was involved. So I saw that car getting a little bit squirrely. So there's the story there. Our second yellow flag of the night, 14 laps into the main event, live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. All right, we're ready to go back to green as Jack is using some big words. And I'm going to tell you what, we're going to make a broadcast out of Jack one of these days using big words like extinguished. When the lights go out, we're rubbing off on it. I'm telling you what, it's a good director, the best one of the business, Mr. Jack chewing at the controls here tonight. Full Velocity is off to number 4. Connor Gross continuing to lead as we put the green flag back in the air as we begin lap number 15. Extra distance here tonight in Irwindale, 75 laps to main event distance. as we exit turn number 2. Connor Gross going to lead over Brandon Igo, Matt Dale, Anthony Marvuglio, Colin Penn. In the number 52, he will slide into the 5th spot, but for how long? Because he's going to battle to the outside. Ryan Battle with car number 16, waging some war. The 52 as they stay wheel to wheel out of turn number 2, and 16 going to warp his way on around Colin, as we have a yellow back of the speedway for the 3rd time. These cars getting a little tad bit squirrely. We slow it on down for the 3rd time tonight with Team Hard Motorsports yellow flag number 3. So we'll slow down again. We'll take a look around the half mile here at Irwindale and find this most recent yellow flag of the night. Somebody got around by himself, and I see it. And it is a selfie stick that we needed, and it is that doubles 20 car. 20 car again. Old Levi Rifle going around. Everybody say hello to Levi. This is what we call the Full Velocity Racing Network selfie stick. As you go around by yourself, bring out a yellow. We give you a nice chance to take a selfie with us. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, give him a hey. Right. All right, we are doubled up over in turn number 3 and 4. The lights are out in the iRacing.com. Mustang pace car will pull down the pit road. Green flag returning to the air.
It's the iRacing iFlag green flag.
Yes, it is. The iRacing.com green flag. And make sure we get our buddy Jeff Brown in there, as he's a big part of what we do here nightly on Full Velocity. Is we got to put that green in the air, and I bet Jack's I flag is blinking yellow now, because the yellow flag is back on the speedway, getting this one in 1 lap at a time. 17 laps now in the books. We have another car around, and was this Levi again? I don't really know. Will that Jack take a look around, see if I replay the show? We'll show it off, and we normally do here on a Monday night under the yellow flag. We'll just take another quick break, enjoy around, watch what's going on. We'll keep an eye toward pit road, as we saw Colin Penn on the last time. Will any from the lead group pit this time? We'll wait and see. We'll recap it back here live with a call, the restart on the Full Velocity Racing Network. All right, we're going to put the lights out again as we saw the replay there. Looks like some connection issues there. A little Gomer action for the 238. Anthony Marvuglio may have got the 16 of Ryan Battle up in the wall. So there was our yellow flag on this one. 17 laps, 75 here. The distance is on a total number 4. Let's put 17 laps complete. Start lap 18. Green flag back in the air. Connor Gross, Brandon Igo now going to lead. Michael Litchfield, Neil Allison up to the 4th spot. So we did see some cars down on pit road in that one, including the likes. We saw Marvuglio definitely on the pit lane. I believe Matt Dale may have jumped back down there. We didn't. Okay, well, we did see a couple of cars. Corey Cleary did pit on that one. Austin Carter, Justin Kawahata. Those cars all came down on pit road for sure, we know, because definitely jumbled up the standings up front. Gross, Igo, Michael Litchfield, Matt Dale, Neil Allison was the top 5 last time around. That will change now as Neil has brought himself to the inside. He's around Matt Dale, and he may take the spot from the Litchfield, number 19, maybe out of 2, maybe not. Matt will fight back up high. 2 of the best right there with Mr. Dale, Mr. Allison on a turn number 2, and turn number 4, I should say, with Ryan Battle. And then number 16 going to make his moves around the outside lane. Litchfield, the 19, holding on for 3rd. Car gets a tad bit twitchy there on a 2, but he holds on to that. I can't imagine what it is like driving these cars out of a twitch like that when they get a little squirrely. Really small cars, really good on horsepower here. 305 sprints here on pavement. They are a different animal, and I got to say, these guys do put on one hell of a show on a Monday night. Yeah, we do see some races where the yellow does come out quite a bit as these cars do get squirrely on colder tires, but as we go Sheffield graphics on board, we're on board with the number 4 car. On board the 4 of Hunter Combs. Hunter back there in the 8th spot. That's a good picture. Thank you to Mike Sheffield at Sheffield Graphics, the official onboard camera sponsor here at the Full Velocity Racing Network. Need a nicely looking wrap for your car and iRacing? Check out Sheffield Graphics on Facebook now. He does a lot of paints we will see as part as the new BladeNo.com Pro Cup Series at Cyber Thunder Racing League. So Sheffield Graphics will be on full display over there as we have a 3-wide race to the next few. Ryan Battle, Matt Dale in the middle, Neil Allison up high. This is good racing here as we now put 20 plus laps complete, 21 complete. They're at the line, and battle going on back here between Dale and Battle, and Allison is for positions 4, 5, and 6 as Connor Gross leads over Brandon Igo. Let's take a peek up there up front. I haven't looked up front here in a few laps. Let's see what's happening as Brandon has run down the 14, and let's see if he takes a look to the outside. Down the back chute into turn number 3 and 4 as Connor runs the inside lane. He'll wash up, cross over there as Brandon Igo had the steam to make a pass maybe on this lap around as he will do the same witsy dance as he goes high and dives it low out of 2. Gets a little bit twitched up as Connor's car, I think, beginning to start turning left a little bit more than I think Brandon was comfortable with. So he lifted out of that run. Connor Gross continuing to lead, but a race for the lead is definitely ensuing up here in the front between Connor Gross and Brandon Igo. Brandon coming in tonight, number 2 points guy. 10 points trails over behind Neil Allison. You got Anthony Marvuglio, who's number 3 in the standings coming in tonight. Anthony trailing by 19 markers. I'll pull up the top 5 after. I believe J.J. Haynes was running 4th in the standings. The 36 car not with us this evening, so J.J. will take a points hit tonight. He was currently number 4 points man, so top 3 in the house. We'll keep that concentrated on the top 3 as we got to get a lead change this time. No, too close to call, but Connor held on to lead lap 29. Will he lead lap 30? This is a good battle up front to Connor Gross, the 14 car, red, white, and blue machine. Brandon Igo in that silverish black number 45 rides right in tow as Connor's done a great job holding on as they continue to race for the lead up front. And they have put a little gap between themselves and how about 4.5 seconds back to Neil Allison's race back there with Neil Allison, Matt Dale, Colin Penn. Colin has rebounded nicely back to the top 5. That's the way they run. 3, 4, and 5 is Phil Confett's out of English. Forgetting how to English. Wow, slaughtering the English language. Yep, this time out of 4, I think we got him. We got a lead change. Brandon Igo clears the 14 of Connor Gross. Brandon out up to the race lead, and he blinked a little bit there. 1 and 2. That was a little scary. A little sketchy. Is he now going to pull Connor by 3 car lengths? So Brandon Igo, the new race leader, in car number 45, trying to capitalize and maybe gain some points on the point shooter, Neil, who sits back in position number 4 and trailing by 4.9 seconds, last time by 5.1. As that continues to grow even more. Good race going on for third as Neil is underneath. The Matt Dale MD Designs 107 is now Neil Allison will move to the number 3 spot out of turn number 4. So the point shooter beginning to move his way forward, but man, he has got a gap he has to close down. 5.3 seconds. Brandon Igo continues to open up the advantage. We look back here to a race, not too bad of a race going on for 5th between Colin 10, number 52. Him and Michael Litchfield, they were a lot closer 2 laps ago. Colin taking over now position 5. Andrew Slats moves up to the 6th spot as Andrew at 22. He's around Litchfield. And Corey Cleary beginning to march his way back up in the part of the top 10. The number 64 car now up to 8th. He has brought Wally Beatty with him, the number 75, as we have a spinner. We have a yellow flag in the air. We have our 5th Team Hard Motorsports yellow of the night. 37 laps into the main event. And who is the spinner? The question is, did he have help? Did he not have help? Let's take a look-see with the Full Velocity Racing Network instant replay. Who spun out there, Mr. Jack? Litchfield. He was up there in the top half dozen. Bike goes around the 19. Looks like what was going on to be a good night for 19. Just went sideways. He went around. Caution flag on the speedway here for the 5th time. The Irwindale Speedway live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. All right, the lights around this half-mile Irwindale Speedway have turned off, and Jack says we are halfway home. 37 laps of 75 on the board. Brandon Igo is our current race leader over the number 14. Neil Allison's race leader. Those top 2 cars have come down pit road. I stand correct. Neil Allison, Matt Dale, Colin Penn. Neil Allison, Colin Penn. Now second is Matt Dale. Looks like he may have pitted again, or something went all goofy there with timing and scoring. Corey Cleary now in the 64 car running in third. Wally Beatty, Austin Carter will make up our top 5. Brandon Igo will restart 6th, and we'll see what he can do. As it looks like iRacing scoring really threw some cars a little bit for a loop there, as there were some discrepancies there from the break that I was hearing with cars may have been trapped a lap down to the pace car. Took forever to catch on back up to the field, so that sometimes can happen. Virtual racing, sometimes they're completely perfect, but pretty close you can get for the real thing. So we'll follow along the best we can. Next time by 40 laps will be complete in this one, and I am watching a race going on for around the 5th spot. Wally Beatty, Austin Carter, the number 2, Brandon Igo, Matt Dale was in there. Varvulio's 238, not too far behind. The battle is right now the deuce to the inside of Brandon Igo's number 45 as we were down in turn number 3 and 4. And it's a good battle going on for position number 5. As we clear turn number 4 as Neil Allison leads Colin Penn, half a second. Corey Cleary, the 64. Corey started 11th. Good to see Corey back there running good. He's up the 3rd. Wally Beatty, Brandon Igo, our top 5 off the corner. Austin Carter, Matt Dale, Anthony Marbuglio, Michael Litchfield, Rob Higgins making an appearance in the top 10. 40 car started 16th, soldiering on along and having a solid top 10 effort now. 43 laps complete as we have a yellow flag back on the speedways. We've got some more laundry on the field, and for the 3rd time tonight, it will be the number 20 of Levi Riffle. What happened to Levi? He had help this time from the 18 of Myers. They get together, a little disagreement of real estate. We got contact. We have the yellow flag back on the speedway. We are 43 laps in tonight live at the Irwindale Speedway. We appreciate y'all for watching here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. We'll be right back. Hey, Jack, you tired? Yeah, I can tell. We've got simultaneous yawning going on through the break. We are both getting tired, approaching 10 p.m. on the East Coast. And Jack's not quite on the coast, but on the back part of the Eastern time zone. It's probably still light out there, for all we probably know. And I'd say it's got to be close to getting there. It's dark here, but you're way out there in the back skirts where it's kind of sometimes light at 10 o'clock. That's pretty dang trippy. Either way, let's go back to racing here. iRacingIFlag.com. Green flag of the air. Corey Cleary going to lead. Wally Beatty now to turn number 1 and 2 is Neil Allison and Matt Dale. Also Colin Penn will look at the pit on that one there. So Matt Dale didn't pit. Allison up there, but no. Neil pitted. You get that right. Neil and Colin pitted. Matt Dale did not. Matt Dale runs 4th. Brandon Igo runs 3rd. The race leader is Corey Cleary. In car number 64, he's got Wally Beatty, a guy who was on the podium last week running in 2nd, but he has his hands full because Brandon Igo, his adversary from last week, well, is to the inside, racing for that 2nd position down into turn number 3 and 4. This time around, 46 laps going to be complete. We are going 75 tonight. Here we're at Irwindale, and so far, so good for the driver from Peabody, Massachusetts. Car number 64. Corey Cleary leads the way out of turn number 2. Wally Beatty and Brandon Igo did his really good race for 2nd down. The back shooting at 3 and 4. Terrific run tonight for the Matt Dale 107. Austin Carter, the 2 car. He runs 5th, and going to give an attaboy to Connor Gross, the 14, as they are wrecking again on the turn number 2. No, they're not. No, how'd they save that? Oh, my goodness. That was a wreck that wasn't a wreck. Should have been. Guys, study that. That was terrific heads-up driving. They kept it together. I didn't see who the two cars were. I did catch it to the back part of my screen, and that was wicked. Wally Beatty, yeah, that's who it was. I see it back there live in your stream of things. I'm a little delayed. And yeah, Wally, what a catch. I don't know if that was a fair catch either way. Spectacular, 2 feet down. We call that possession. Wally keeps that race car wrangled in, but he has dropped back to the 5th spot now as Brandon Igo and Austin Carter in the deuce. Austin now up to the 3rd spot in the 2. He is chasing Matt Dale, who's now the number 2 guy. Can Matt Dale run down our race leader? Corey Cleary is out 51 laps of 75 complete. So let's move on in to these last 25 laps of this feature event this week for the MD Designs 305 Sprint Car Series presented by the Massive Mafia Motorsports. I see Ray Riggleman Jr. out there watching. Good to see Ray checking in and tagging with Randy out there to check out the stream. So Ray, thank you so much for at least checking in the chat, watching us along. No, it's a light crowd here on Monday night, but there's a lot going on. It's summertime. I get that. And no, we're in my part of the country, a beautiful day and a great night to be outside for sure. Catch some grass, catch some beach, hit some golf balls. I mean, whatever you do to pass along your day. Good day for it. So you're settling in and turning on full velocity for the first time tonight. Welcome on in. We got a good one on hand here at Irwindale as we are approaching a 20 lap to go marker, 54 of 75 in the books. And the race leader is Corey Cleary as he clears a lap car down the back chute there around the 00. Alex slaps a 00, goes down a lap. So top 2 will go around him as it's the Matt Dale, MD Designs 107, beginning to run down Corey up front. Call it 5 car lengths. On the race surface, it equals 0.490, so just under a half a second. It looks like that may be shrinking even more this time out of turn number 4, completing our 56th lap. The interval now to 0.337, almost third of a second away there for car number 107. Redemption on the mind this week for Matt Dale after missing last week's main event. Trying to turn that frown upside down, maybe do it in the winner's circle. What do you got for me?
Austin in a 3 car has been abducted by Gomer.
Oh no. He's back. Austin Carter was gone. Now he is back, and he was running 3rd. I don't think he's running 3rd anymore. Well, it dropped at the end of the lead lap. It's scoring him 1 lap down back there, 13th. Austin Carter was having such a dang run. Good run. It was snatched from him. Gomer, you dang aliens, leave the poor guy alone. Austin was having a good night. God, you hate bad net code. iRacing don't have bad net code. They tell me all the time it can't be. Guys never have bad connections. Sucks. I feel bad for Austin Carter. Austin, keep it running. Looks like he has pulled the car to the pit lane. Looks like the deuce is going to be done. A top 5 run snatched away, just like that for Austin Carter. Pay our respects to him and have for respect out there. With now 60 laps going on to the scoreboard, getting down to these last few around the half-mile Irwindale Speedway. Corey Cleary continues to lead with car 64, and he has kept a good little pace there. 0.2, 0.3, it's kind of fluctuating back and forth. Matt Dale was certainly faster. Certainly faster. Last time around, 17.068 with a 107 with a 17.099. It's not too much, shows you how close it is. It makes 0.232 seconds. Now let's see as we complete 61st circuit, it goes down to 0.159. As Matt has cranked it up a little bit now, a 1697 last time by to Corey, 17.042. So right around 17 flat, but the 107 is definitely faster. Now does he have enough time to complete a pass with 12 laps remaining? Because we are going to have 63 laps complete as we are racing down the back chute. 64 of Corey Cleary. That is your race leader. Win this on the season. Matt Dale, who has won a feature event this season in the 107. He runs 2nd, but this one will be a big one tonight. It will be a jovial post-race show for the MD Designs crew if he is down in the winner's circle. Can he get it done? I'm rooting for Corey. I like Corey. Good kid. Good driver. Watched that family race for years and years in the Northeast. So, cool to see the name Corey Cleary out there leading the way now with 65 laps going to be complete as we exit this time around through turns number 3 and 4, and 10 trips will remain. And yeah, Jack says, here comes Igo. Well, you are not kidding. Where did Brandon Igo come from? He was back there lurking 2 seconds on back, and he has just turned it on. Jets have come on. Brandon Igo, a late season championship surge for car number 45. He's 10 points behind Neil Allison. Where is Neil? Neil is all the way back here in 9th. That is an off night for the 95Q, if we can say so ourselves, as that could be a tremendous swing in the point standings going on forward with a few races left to go. I think 4 remain after tonight. 4, maybe 3. What's the date today? We got 7, 15, 21. 4 races left after tonight. 4. So that'll be a lot of racing left to go, and so many things have changed as far as what the complexion of the top of the point standings look like. Corey Cleary, a guy who's had a really good season as well. Very consistent, doesn't make an awful lot of noise, but making a big statement here this evening in Irwindale is going to run down and take a look here at the points. No, Corey's name was near the top, and yep, Corey's sitting number 5 of the standings, so this could be a big night for him as well. Looks like he has scored 206 points. Neil Allison's 231, so that could be a big swing also. These points up front are getting really, really tight. This last month of racing is going to be a lot of fun to watch as we have a good battle going on with 5 laps remaining. Full fist of knuckles down, 5 trips to go. Corey Cleary's number 64, but now he feels the pressure because Matt Dale is to his inside. He is there. He is knocking on the door. Down the back chute into turn number 3 and 4. Matt Dale, can he make the move? Corey keeps momentum up. Matt's car stays really glued to the racetrack, I believe. Oh, it was Cleary at the line. Was not by much. 0.004. That's how close they were, but that's with 4 laps remaining. Can they get closer than that for the finish? Can't imagine that. It's off to number 4, Matt Dale. He's got clear the lead. The 107 now up to the front. Can Corey Cleary hold on for second? Because Brandon Igo now going to creep over him. Corey going to go back to the lead. Why not? We're not settling for second. We're going to try for the win here tonight. Go get it, Corey. Who turns number 3 and 4 is now. We put 2 laps to go with this one. 2 sticks down, 2 more trips around. One of the best races we have seen all season long. Oh, Brandon Igo's out of gas to the back chute. Brandon Igo out of fuel. That's going to throw a wrench in the equation late. White flag in the air. 1 more trip around. Can Corey Cleary do the impossible and beat Matt Dale? Or is the MD Designs 107 with redemption on the mind? After missing the A-Main last week, he is going to win this week's 75-lapper. Matt Dale, the winner tonight here in Irwindale. He takes down the win over Corey Cleary for second. Wally Beatty will grab third over Colin Penn. Hunter Combs, good run for the 4 car. He gets top 5. Andrew Slat's terrific job of the 22 team. He will finish up 6th. Anthony Marbuglio will grab 7th over Neil Allison. Connor Gross, Rob Higgins, solid run for the 40. He hits the top 10 run. Brandon Igo is going to finish up 11th after running out of gas 2 laps down. Michael Litchfield finished up 12th. And Alex Slats, Austin Carter, Chris Myers running in our top 15 with Levi Rifle, Ryan Battle, Justin Kawahata, Willie Whitaker, John Bragman. With 20 cars here tonight, 18 the main event. The big winner is Mr. Matt Dale. We will talk to the MD Designs crew next live on the post-race show right here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. All right, we are back here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network, and the post-race show is presented by BladeNode.com. They are simple web solutions powered by nerds. They do web hosting, VPS servers, dedicated servers. They do it all. Check them out today over at BladeNode.com. We get to our MD Designs 305 Sprint Car Series victory lane here tonight. Matt Dale taking down the win. Corey Cleary going to finish up second, but our first interview here tonight will be the driver of the number 75 car. A third-place finish for our buddy Wally Beatty. Finished up third. Wally, a good run for you. You started good, top 5 starting spot, ran solid all night long. Get a third place finish there, buddy. Tell us about your run. It was a little bit of an adventure out there for a little while.
Yeah, this track's different. It's a little bit harder on fuel, so try to play the fuel strategy. Just kind of hung in the back for a while. I took a little more fuel than I anticipated, so just kind of let the car come to me. And as the race went on, people started running out, pitting. That short pitted earlier, so it just came to fruition that we finished top 3 tonight. We'll take it and move on to next week.
Absolutely right. Well, I got to ask you. I'm not sure if you didn't feel it. I don't know if you have a pulse. That save you made. That car was wrecked. How did you save that car? That thing was almost around, and somehow Jack says, "Oh my God, he's still going." How'd you save it?
Yeah. So the guys that I run with here, with Colin and Matt, we're all good buddies, and they tend to give me a hard time about that sometimes because I'm a little throttle happy. I don't know. I just rolled back out, just kind of kept underneath me and rolled back in and kept it going.
Oh, man, you did a hell of a job doing that. A third-place run, picking up some points here late in the season. Your name's beginning to creep up there in the point standings, buddy. How you looking here these last couple of weeks?
Yeah, we been doing pretty good, consistently in the top 5 every night, except the one show I didn't make it when I got wrecked in the B main. I've been in the top 5 every night, so just keep knocking these top 5s out, and maybe Neil and Igo can have a little more tough luck. I saw there was a few guys not here in the top 5 tonight, so take advantage and see if we can be there at the end in a few weeks.
You got that one right. Well, here he is, folks. A third-place run tonight for our buddy Wally Beatty aboard car number 75. He brings it on home. A terrific run by him. We'll let him go. We were hoping to talk to Corey Cleary here in the post-race. See if Corey can't make an appearance, but we will definitely run down here into BladeNode.com Victory Lane. And this one's going to feel good tonight because we got the sponsored car. The MD Designs, number 107, Matt Dale, back in the winner's circle. Matt, after last week, redemption. Is that the correct word for tonight? Redemption. Welcome back to Victory Lane there, buddy. This has to feel great.
Yeah, last week I got caught up. Couldn't make the heat races and had to run the LCQ and got wrecked. I didn't even end up making the race. So, yeah, it definitely feels good to be at least come back and win.
Certainly does. You made a good run of it there tonight. In a late race battle, you and Corey had a really good race on. He made a crosser move down to the 3, coming to like 2 to go. You had to have felt that after taking the lead. Corey, best run of the year. I mean, he's got solid. Did you feel that pressure there in the last lap as he got in there?
Yeah, I knew he'd be fast. And how well could I hold the high line?
Well, you did a hell of a job here tonight, Matt. You get back to the winner's circle where you belong. I'll give you the mic here one more time. Let you thank the team, the crew, whoever's out there watching tonight here. Good win. Terrific job by you as always.
Yeah, I just got to thank Colin, Anthony, helping us out, Wally, MD Designs, and everybody else that helps put on the league.
Awesome stuff right there. Our big winner tonight, Mr. Matt Dale, the 107 in Victory Lane. Once again, it is good to see him back down here as we'll let him go. And we'll see what we got coming up next down here. We got a TeamSpeak user. Would that be Mr. Cleary? Do we get his mic all sorted out? Let's see. We'll try to drag them up here. Colin down there. Let's see. We drag TeamSpeak user. I'm going to hope that's Mr. Corey. Either way, I'll say, Corey, if you're there, chime in and say hello. Either way, we got Colin here as well. Colin, you finished up 4th here tonight. And most importantly is look forward. These points, they're getting tight there, dude. These last couple of weeks of racing, we're starting to be a slobber knocker, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's shaping out to be pretty intense, like you were saying. I mean, one off night, and you got 3 other guys looking to take your spot.
Certainly do. Well, you rallied back after some issues there, had to pit late. You come back to a 4th place run. Tell us about your car here tonight. Looked like it was pretty decent, but never got that cleaner out front that I think you may need it.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, everybody's just picked up the pace so much, and there's so many cars that are capable of winning every week that, sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I mean, you don't get the track position you need, or start in a wrong line, or, whatever the case may be. But yeah, I definitely needed to pit that, caution when I did. And, I let you know, Neil pit the first lap and wanted to give him the old fake out and, you know, just give him a little shebang. And then, of course, you know, like, you know, had to pit anyway. So that's why I pit the next lap, you know, just to kind of stick it to the man.
Oh, I like that. That's pretty good right now. Well, Colin, as always, buddy, great job. Corey Cleary, I know you can hear me, buddy. I know your mic's not working. I can see you in the 8-race chat, chatting away. If you have anybody you want to say hello to or thankful to some bud, make sure you chat it away. I'll make sure we get the message up. Either way, a terrific job on the dry rail 64 here tonight. Corey Cleary finishing up second. So hopefully if Corey can hear me, he'll type in the chat, give me something he wants to throw out there for a message, and congratulate him on what has been a terrific night. Colin had a good night. Wally did good. Matt taking down a win. Great racing of the MD Designs 305 Sprint Car Series. Going to be happy to do so. We'll be back here live Monday night. Hoping to see Corey check in here with a message of some sort. I don't think we're going to get him on the mic, but if we don't, Corey, congratulations, buddy. A second place run. Hopefully I will hear from you soon. Get the mic working. Let you guys all go. That will do it for us for here tonight, live at Irwindale. For Jack Truin, Todd Stanton, Ron Piles, Jeff Brown, Charlie Milner. My name is Phil LaCasse. We'll see you back here live tomorrow night. A full week on tap. Make sure you pay attention. FullVelocityTV.com for our schedule, or keep an eye to the links on Facebook here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Good night, everybody, from Irwindale.